All right. Hello, everyone. Welcome to Wednesday, August 27th, 2025. So crazy. September is right there knocking on our door, which means we're basically at the end of the year, which, you know, time marches on, right? So welcome. Wednesdays here in the Crafty Casita. That means fun-filled. So if you just stumbled across this video, my name is Jennifer. I am an independent Stampin' Up demonstrator in the gorgeous state of Arizona, and I love all things paper crafty fun. On Wednesdays, I do a live video, and I also do a pre-recorded video, which is always a fun fold. The pre-recorded is always a fun fold. The live could be a fun fold. Maybe it's not a fun fold. Maybe it's a project. Maybe it's a card. Um, who knows? It's whatever, however the wind's blowing. That's what happens on the live on Wednesday. So if you just stumbled across this video, you could search on YouTube and you can see those lives where I do different projects. So don't forget to like and subscribe to my channel. So you know when I'm here, like I said, typically Wednesdays, sometimes it moves around, but hopefully it's mostly Wednesdays. So um, today we're going to be working with spooky Halloween. Um, so let's make the desk the screen. So there we go. And I'm just going to make sure, yep, that the audio is working. Uh, Technology is my friend. Knock on wood, is my friend today. Okay, guys. So if you just stumbled here, if you just clicked this video because you wanted to say, hey, what can I do with the spooky Halloween suite? Then this is how you can find me on all the socials, right? Jolea Crafts. I post. We have fun. I love the community that the paper crafting fun brings me. Okay, so here's the card we're going to be making today. Right? Adorable and spooky all at the same time. Not really. I like cute Halloween. I don't like spooky Halloween. So let's get started. This card, I have lots of pieces there. We're just going to save that for a second. But I am going to move the light. Let's see. Is that going to help? I don't know. Okay, we're going to do some stamping and we're going to do some coloring. So let me get my little critters out that we're going to be stamping. So spooky Halloween. This is the stamp set we're going to be using. It comes with dies. It comes with some really cute stars, foam stars bling, which are super cute. Okay, let's start here so we can do some coloring. Now, this is Memento ink. I've just taken the white craft ink holder and I put Memento on it. So when you order the white craft ink, this ink pad comes blank. So you can put whatever color you want on here. So let's ink these guys up and do a little stamping. And then we're going to do a little coloring. Let me clean these guys off first, just so I can stay organized. There we go. And I don't know. I'm going to put them on the table. There we go. Okay. So I have some blends. I love coloring with the blends. And I did a little, let's see, let's do the dog. I'm going to kind of copy what I did on my sample card. But let's do the little doggy Frankenstein. Do his ears. This is the SU500. So this is part of the neutrals or the tones. I forget what we call them now. So there's that. I am going to do a little dash like that because a little patch. Oh, do a little nuggets, and I think that's it. We're going to do the little lollipop in fresh freesia, like so. I'm also going to do his leggings in fresh freesia, and let me get the, oops, I'm going to do the little kitty's leggings in fresh freesia. I think so. All right, and peach pie for their clothes. We're going to just do like so. Kind of quick. I'm not really doing any shading today. I'm just coloring, fill it in. Make sure you get his little sleeve. One time I made a sample for class and I forgot to do a sleeve. And we're going to do her top also in the peach pie. I heard a podcast yesterday. If you guys know me, you know that if I'm by myself, I'm usually watching or listening to podcasts. But somebody was talking about things that they do to mark the end of summer. And one of her things was she always, I can't remember if she said she makes a peach pie or she has peach pie. So now I am just thinking about peach pie. Oops, where's my green? Did I not bring the green over here? I need a green. They need, right? Halloween needs granny apple green, definitely. All right, so they're little shorts. I don't know. You guys tell me, what is one thing that you do to mark summer? Right? For us, obviously, it's the pool and probably some kind of trip, either big or small trip. But peach pie, when I was younger, we used to go up to Northern California and get the best peaches. I've always tried to think about those peaches. They're never as good as I remember them, the ones I buy at the store. All right. We're going to, so I'm going to go over like one of their stripes just a little bit more than the other, just to make kind of like a, so it's a little different, right? Okay. I think I did her hat like this. There we go. Like so. And you can even do the little swirl in the lollipop if you wanted. All right, what else am I missing? I need his, oops, his skin color. So this is the 900. Let's see. Like so. We're just going to go over his whole face. Or like the berries that we have right now. I had some really good strawberries the other day. Any kind of like berry cobbler. Oh my gosh. My grandma used to make the best berry cobbler. Or not berry cobbler, but peach cobbler. All right. So there's that guy. Now the kitty, I went with a little gray. I think I know gray and brown aren't really your classic colors, but I didn't. Our little kitty is brown and white, our Miss Brownie. And we say she's brown and white, but part of her's pretty black. Her brothers are all black. But when she was little, she was definitely like khaki color. Let's do the little paws. Don't forget the tail. Just going to go down like so. And then I think I did Pretty in Pink for the little nose. And I think I'm going to do the inside of the ears Pretty in Pink. And then I'm going to use this darker brown, this 500. I wish they had names. I don't know what we could call them, but I wish they had names. All right. So almost done coloring. Do you guys like coloring, or are you like, nope, stayed away from it? Either way, this suite has some like die cuts, punch outs, right? And so you wouldn't have to color. If you don't want to color, you could, I'll show you guys, you could use some of these cute characters that come in the designer series paper if you didn't want to color. Okay, so let me go ahead and put those away because we have those. Now, what else do I need? I need some, we're going to get the machine out because we're going to do some cutting. So let's get that. I'm just taking this away so that hopefully it doesn't wobble all over the place. All right. So I need some dies for these little critters. I also need let me go ahead and do these first. There we go. And then I need some, oops, that guy's just really moved on. You know what I'm going to do? This guy, this plate, it's very bowed. It is bowed. And so I'm going to flip it like so that they stay in place. I was trying to use the other side to push it down. And if the image was just like a shape, it wouldn't matter. But because I'm trying to do the perfect outline of these guys, it matters. All right, let me put these back. And then I just need some scraps of black because I'm going to do the house like so. And then I don't know if these will fit, but the dies come, there's these bats. They're super cute. They cut out two. I'll work this way. And that's what we need. Pull this off. So we're going to do that. And then we have one more image to cut out. And I'll show you what we're going to do. All right. Let's punch these guys out. Like so. Do that. And our bats. Like so. Let's see. Like this. Okay, we're going to take this guy and we're going to punch these windows out. But it's trash. We're going to take some Darling Duck Leaf and we're going to cut this guy out. Wait, no, we're not. We're not doing that. But we are going to use the die. So we're done. Let me put this over here. Bring the paper back so the glare for you guys. There we go. Okay, what we're going to do is we're going to take a pen or pencil, it doesn't matter. And we're going to outline it. Because we want the backing, and it doesn't really matter because we're going to cut inside the line. Right? Because we want the backing, because we want the yellow to pop through the windows. Okay, so we're going to do a little fussy cutting, but it doesn't have to be perfect because all the windows are mostly in the middle of the house. So we're just going to cut inside that line that we drew, like so. So it's just a rough cut. Like, okay. So let's go ahead and make sure. We might have to cut a little bit more down. Yep, we will. Look. It was a little too precise. What you could also do is, right, just come around here like so. Like that. When I did it with a pencil the other day, it worked out pretty good. There we go. Okay, like that. Now, the way that I attached it was I used glue dots. And glue dots that I've gotten in kits or paper pumpkin. We've talked about these before. Sometimes you love them, sometimes you hate them. But for something like this, I think it's just easy for me. I don't mind them. Hopefully, if you have them, you're using them. Don't let them go to waste. Right? Oops. Definitely the quarters. And then we're just going to peel off the backings and stick it to the darling duckling. I was about to say darling daffodil. That's not right. All right. So for Halloween, are you guys spooky Halloween or cute Halloween? Let me know. So there's that. See, there's a little bit up there. We're just going to trim that off. Easy peasy. There we go. So we have that part of our card done. Look at that. We're like moving right along. Okay. Let me get this off my workplace. Okay, so our card base. Let's start building this card. Our card base is your traditional card base. 5.5 by 8.5, scored at 4 1/4. But we are going to cut 2 inches off of it. So the front of the card, we're going to cut 2 inches. So however you want to do that, I'm just going to line it up here. We're going to take 2 inches off. Okay. And then we have another piece of basic black that is 4 by 5. Okay. It's 4 by 5. and we are going to score it. Let me double check. 4 by 5, and we're going to score it at the 1 inch mark. So there's a score line right here. We're going to fold that. And that's going to be our flap for the front. So bone folder, nice crisp edge. We're going to attach it with some seal to the middle of the card, just like this, okay? Like so. And we're going to attach it before we put any paper on, okay? So let's take our seal like so and just line it up to the edge and put it on there. Okay. Now I have some designer series paper, and I'm missing some designer series paper. Imagine that. If you watched one of my videos before, let me know if you think I've never forgot something. I don't know that it's happened. Okay, let's do the inside first. Let's build the inside first. So I have a strip of this guy. Let me show you the paper first, because I'm going to be chopping some of this up. Here is, this paper is so cute and fun. It just screams classic Halloween, and I love it, right? And then you get the punch out created dies already, right? That I just showed you with like the hippo. So that's part of the designer series paper. But then you have these cute little scenes, like here's the little cats in the window. These are some tags, the candy, and some more seeds, and these cute little animals that are like, they're like loosely colored. Very, very cute. Okay. But we're going to take this fresh fruit, or I think this is petunia pop, and we need to cut this to 3 3/4 by 3 3/4. So let's do that. By 3 3/4. There we go. Okay. Is that going to work? Yep. All right. I have one thing I have to do. There we go. All right. So let's, like, yeah, I said we're going to do the inside, huh? Sidetracked so easily. Please tell me this is a thing, like for my age, that it's normal to be sidetracked. I don't think I was like this when I was younger. I think it's a age thing. All right. So we've got that strip on the bottom. We are going to stamp in pumpkin pie. We're going to stamp Happy Halloween. And then we're going to add one of those bats to the corner. So there's that guy. You know what? While we have this open, we're also going to stamp on this scrap right here. All tricks, or no tricks, all treats. And because we're going to fussy cut this out. So I just need a piece of scrap paper for that. Okay. So one of these bats, we're going to take and we're going to add this guy to the top like so, because you're actually going to see this bat from the front of the card. How am I attaching that? With a glue dot. Because I like glue dots for this project. I do 3. I will talk about the kits a little bit, right? So if you want like some Halloween little goodie bags right now, Stampin' Up has a really cute kit that is Halloween treat little goodie bags. You can find that online in the kit section, right? If you go to stampinup.com and you find the kits, We have like 2 or 3 pages of kits. Very, very cute. Okay, so this inside is going right here. And it's going to cover up the little, this cardstock that was the attachment. All right, so there's this. Now, we have this strip of designer series paper that is, what is this? This is 2 by 5 1/4. We're going to add this to this flap, like so. 3 3/4 by 3 3/4 is going to go on this flap, on our square flap. Like so. Now we are going to start building this. So one of the cute images you get in the designer series paper is this tree. And so I thought, let's use it. And it's going to go sticky on the front here, like this. We're going to add a little bat in the corner. How are we going to do that? Glue dots. Maybe we should start counting how many times I can say the word glue dot in this video. Hopefully you're liking this card. Definitely let me know what you think. Or, well, yeah, let me know what you think. But if you create a card using this design, let me know. Send it to me. I love seeing those. All right, we're going to take this house. We're going to punch it up, right? Of course we are with dimensionals. Like, why wouldn't we? And this, oops, we have somewhere here, like so. Let's do that. And this guy goes right here. And then our cute little guys that we have, that we colored. So I want him right here. So I want adhesive on his upper body and his head, right? Because I don't want it on his feet. Because his little feet are kind of, when you open the card, his little feet are dangling, right? And then the little kitty, I took some of this Petunia Pop paper and I cut it 1 3/4 by 2.5. And she's just going to go on that paper on this long flap. So, look at how cute. This card is adorable. All right. I think that's our card. Oh, no, we've got bling. Oh, and this right here, the greeting. So what I did is I just, I fussy cut this out. And so just use the scissors and cut around the words. Kind of move the paper more than the scissors. Like so. And dimensionals. So I'm going to have to cut our sides of our dimensionals. You guys are using all the dimensionals, right? Using the sides. Pop this guy up. And this guy's just going to kind of hang out in the tree. Get my fingers to work. Like so. And then I have, you guys know I love getting rid of my embellishments. I have some, this is peach pie, I think. Yeah, it is peach pie. And I thought that worked really good with this color scheme. So we're going to use them, and I just kind of put them up like so. I stuck to my finger. There we go. And then we've got some pretty pink in there too. We could just use a couple more. There we go. All right. So that is our card for today. Hopefully you like it. Hopefully you guys send me pictures of stuff that you've created with this design. What do you guys think? So cute. I love it. Happy Halloween. All right, guys. Well, thank you very much for watching my fun fold. Don't forget to like and subscribe to this video and my channel. Hopefully you guys have a little time for some paper crafting fun today. And I will be around next Wednesday. Hopefully you guys have a great rest of your week. Thanks for watching, guys. Bye.